Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young aspiring businesswoman named Juliet of the Capulet family. And the Capulets own Capulet Incorporated, which is a large renowned business, and they rival against the Montague Enterprises. They hate each other so much for reasons unknown. So, when they celebrate the 50-year success, the Capulets hold their own masquerade banquet and invite every single successful business except for the Montagues. And guess who shows up? The Montagues. And it's not like the patriarch of the family, but more like Romeo and his friends who crash the party in order to cheer Romeo up from his unrequited love. And Juliet, who hides away in the closet, manages to run into Romeo, or you can say that Romeo barged in on her while she was reading an economic textbook. Oh, Juliet. So Romeo, he was surprised that she was even in there, but he impulsively hugged her because there was no reason, because it's the right reason, right? So yeah, they started to like each other, and they went outside to the garden, and they sat out there talking for about 30 minutes and fell in love because science. I do not know how that does that, but science. So they start to meet up a lot more, and they've called each other's boyfriend and girlfriend, and that's a big step in their relationship, guys. And so they plan to run away because they don't want to tell their families they're dating, or else worse could happen, like Romeo being charged for trespassing. You know, those things are expensive. So before they even get to run away, Markiplier gets murdered by Juliet's cousin, Talon. And Markiplier, by the way, is Romeo's bestest friend ever. And when he dies, Romeo gets really mad and ends up killing Talon. I mean, not killing him, but putting him into a pretty bad coma because of fatal wounds. And because of that, he was charged with self-defense because, Talon was the one who started the fight, because Talon is just mean. And then, under house arrest, Juliet manages to break him out and they run away, but they seem to be happy and all in their runaway car, and happy things don't always end happily because they end up getting in a car accident, and Juliet gets in a coma, and Romeo survives happily awake. Yay. And Mr. Capulet and Mr. Montague decided to resolve their conflict because of the injuries of their two children. Who knew that a death, a car crash, and a few comas would resolve the feud between the two families? And the feud started because one of them wanted to be valedictorian and couldn't accept being salutatorian in high school. So after all that, I think we should dance for the tragedies. Never mind. No. So, now that we got over with the story, the main parts, my design of the setting would be mostly made out of quartz and inverted light blocks, which gives light to the building. And the quartz blocks, they're mainly for contemporary builds, and it makes it look very modern. And I didn't put a roof over it because, well, in the morning it would be dark and that's not happy, so we gotta deal with the rain in here. So the garden is a garden with flowers, trees, and a fountain, and this is where Romeo and Juliet met. And then here we go into Juliet's own private garden, and I do not know why she has her own private garden. She's rich and spoiled, and she doesn't care because all she does is study. So yeah, this is her room. Amazing, right? She has a computer too. So yeah, rest in peace, Markiplier, also known as Mercutio, also known as my favorite character. Thank you for watching.